Hey yo there, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing awesome. This is Oya Bangla for you once again. Guys, the video we are going to react on today is called 10 surprising facts about Cambodia. We are going to react on this video. Before that, if you haven't subscribed our channel yet, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon, let us know in which video do you want us to react on in the next reaction video. Make sure that you are following us in Facebook and Instagram. Let us know in which video do you want us to react on in comment or in our inbox. So let's watch 10 surprising things about Cambodia. So let's check it out.
Hey YouTube, Jimena here. If you don't know who I am, I'm one of the writers for the Top 10 Archive who gets to put words into Jim's mouth.
Okay.
I love to travel the world, and today I'm in the beautiful country of Cambodia. So what better thing to do than go sightseeing while I search for 10 amazing facts about Cambodia. Join me and we'll discover this beautiful Southeast Asian country. Come along and together we'll discover the most amazing things about this Southeast Asian country. Want to join me on more trips? Subscribe to the Top 10 Archive for more videos from around the world. Click the bell for notifications. Give this video a thumbs up and comment what country you think I should travel to next.
Okay.
Now, let's get started, shall we? Take it away, Jim.
Thanks, Jimena. Number 10. Street food is an adventure sport. Traditional food consists mostly of fish and rice, but street food is a free-for-all. We're not talking about dodgy hot dogs either. More like a bevy of spiders, locusts, crickets, and a delicacy, the tarantula kebab. Think that's not exotic enough? How about the one thing your local food truck has been missing? Termite eggs. Cambodians don't hold back when it comes to protein options. They'll fry, barbecue, and stir in just about anything. Other popular dishes include Chot Kioi Tiav, a Khmer version of a stir-fried flat noodle, Num Saku, a tapioca ball stuffed with meat, and Babor Skorbat, a corn-based pudding that features sweet rice and coconut milk. Need something to wash that all down with? Locals might suggest Tukam Pao, a sugarcane juice extract, golden mussel wine, a liquor made from deer antlers and Chinese herbs, or Te Kroch Ma, Cambodia's version of lemon iced tea. We want to know, are you brave enough to try any of these Cambodian dishes? I wonder how many Hamina tried on her trip there. Number 9. Landmines. During Cambodia's civil war in the 1970s, millions of landmines were planted all over the small country. As a result, Cambodia has the most amputees in the world caused by landmines, and more than 60,000 reported casualties related to them since the late 1970s. So many, in fact, that the country started a landmine removal trust, which still operates today. It works to help in the removal of landmines to make the territory safer for civilians, mainly kids, who often fall victim to these mines while they're out playing. Still, an estimated half of the country's landmines are still active today. Number 8. Cambodia dresses you. The garment and footwear sector employs over 600,000 of the country's citizens and 86% of its factory workers. It's one of the top industries in the economy, bringing in around 40% of its GDP. This doesn't particularly mean that the locals are fashionistas. In fact, the garments are largely bought by the United States, which is why the tag on a large number of your clothing says, Made in Cambodia. This is because the country has striven to keep production prices low, controversially low, to compete with neighboring countries like Thailand and Vietnam, who also excel at the confection and tailoring of clothing. Number 7. A teenage population. Have you ever thought about what would happen if all Generation Z moved to one country and left everyone else behind? Maybe it would look like something straight out of Lord of the Flies. Or maybe it might look a little like Cambodia. Cambodia is one of the youngest countries in the world when it comes to their population. The reason is far from glamorous, however. The Cambodian Communist Party, known as the Khmer Rouge, killed a huge part of their population during their rule. So, naturally, when they lost power in the late 1970s,
I heard of Khmer Rouge,
and that led to a large baby boom. Now, half the population of the nation is less than 15 years old, and around 16% of the country is under 30. This makes their birth rate 3 times higher than their death rate. Number 6. The Prime Minister is young too. If you have a country full of young people, you can't have a 70-year-old leading the nation. Cambodia's Prime Minister, Hun Sen, who came to power in 1998, became one of the world's youngest head of...
Guys, let me know one thing. There are so many guys who suggested me to react on Hun Sen's biography. I'm really not really good with politics things. I don't know how do you guys like politicians and everybody. So many of you guys said that, bro, react on the biography of Hun Sen. I don't know how to take his name. Do you guys want my reaction on Hun Sen? Today, let me know. If you guys say that yes, bro, react, I'm gonna react because I don't really like the politician thing, because so many people, they don't really like it. So I have to think about my audience as well, so that they don't feel bad. So what do you think? Should I make a reaction on his biography? Let me know in comment down below right now.
At the age of 32 years old. You would think that this would make him the cool PM, kind of like Justin Trudeau, but unfortunately, he quickly became known for maintaining his position using oppression and violence. He was even quoted saying about possible protesters against his rule, "I will beat all those dogs and put them in a cage."
Oh.
Number 5. Inventions and famous people. Although Cambodia is stereotyped as being a poor and corrupt country, they still have
Poor,
brought the
but
world
beautiful,
many
man.
historical people and inventions. Designed by local innovator Nguyen Holok, the Encore car is an electric-powered car known for being both sleek and compact, as well as affordable at less than $10,000. Local companies also figured out a way to recycle cooking oil into useful biodiesel.
Wow.
Famous people include Rithi Pan, film director and screenwriter,
Rithi Pan.
Van Nath, painter, artist, writer,
Nath.
human rights activist, and professional tennis player Patricia Hibule. For YouTube personnel, be sure to check out the likes of Razmi Hangmias, KH Daily, Cambodia Wilderness Channel, and CJ Camboter Cord. Number 4. The struggle is real. Can you imagine if we used 2 sets of currencies in the United States? Pay for lunch with €2 and your coffee with $1? Sounds impossible. Well, like a few other countries in the world, Cambodia uses the US dollar for a lot of their transactions.
Wow,
this
man.
isn't to say that they have no currency of their own. The currency in Cambodia is called the riel, and the exchange rate is about 4,000 per dollar. Any purchases made for under $1 will be made in riel, and anything above in dollars. They're a country which regularly mixes and matches currency flawlessly. The struggle is real. You'd think it gets confusing, but it's the way it is in the daily life of a Cambodian. Number 3. Tourist attractions. Angkor Wat, located in the Cambodian city of Siem Reap, is the biggest religious complex in the world. It's a Hindu temple to the god Vishnu.
In the world,
he
said, not Cambodia.
A Buddhist temple. The ground ruins are over 500 acres big, which means Machu Picchu would fit inside it roughly 50 times. It only recently became a large tourist destination in the past 25 years or so. In 1993, there
Machu
were less
Picchu
than
is so beautiful,
10,000
man.
visitors, but by 2013,
I've seen it.
2 million people were visiting the site per year. Tourism has led to a few things, including increased funds for maintenance, mainly due to unwelcomed graffiti. Other amazing tourist attractions native to Cambodia include the Bayon Temple, Bante Shre, Ko Ker, Silver Pagoda, Sinikville, and Previhir. Number 2,
Previhir we have
river. A very rare phenomena in the world, Cambodia holds one of the only rivers that flows in 2 different directions. We're not even saying one goes east and one goes west after a fork. That's just boring. No, the Tonle Sap River in Cambodia actually changes direction and flow between monsoon and dry season. This means that between November and May, during the dry season, the Tonle Sap River drains into the Mekong River. However, when the waters start flowing during monsoon season, the river will actually turn around and come back to the lake.
So beautiful,
Number
man.
1, say my
different
name.
from other.
I've thought long and hard
Say
and
my
decided
name.
this here country will now be called the United States of Jim. Think I'm crazy? Yeah, well.
Yes, you are.
But also, countries around the world have been known to make big changes like that, even recently. Sure, we call it Cambodia now, but over the past 50 years, Cambodia has changed its name 5 times.
Yeah,
It's
I heard
gone
of
from
it.
the
Kingdom of Cambodia
to the Khmer Republic, Democratic Kampuchea, People's Republic of Kampuchea, the State of Cambodia, and finally back to the Kingdom of Cambodia. Whew, that's a lot of changes for a people to remember. However, truth be told, less than half of the population saw all of these name changes, so we guess it's not that confusing for most.
Yeah,
hey,
they
thanks
know
for
it.
watching, and thanks to our writer.
So, man, wow. Cambodia is different, man. There are so many things that are really totally different from other side of this world. Like there are so many things were really surprising me, because we are watching surprising things about Cambodia, like using two currency in the same time, using dollars in Asia, US dollar, that's the way they use. That's really crazy. And 4,000 real make $1, man. How do you shop then? You have to have a backpack for shopping, you just for taking your money, man. That's really insane. And the river, two-side river, that also was surprising, man, because it changed with the time. And another thing is the name they have changed. I think I have reacted in one video where they have shown this thing that they have changed a lot of names of their country. I have reacted, maybe the flag or what reaction, I don't know. I have seen that they have changed so many times. That's also crazy. Like after the independence, my country has just only one name, but Cambodia have changed 5 times. That's really, I mean, different from other countries. And some good thing was like the manufacturing of clothes and everything, production was really cool. That's really great. And good things, bad things, every country really does have. Like they have really huge birth rate than the death rate. I think it's gonna be okay if they control it, and it's really good sometimes having a population, young generation. That's not really bad, because it depends how you use them. If you can use them best, then your country is gonna be the best, man. And you have one young prime minister or president, president, I think. Okay, his biography, so many of you guys suggested. I was not really sure that I should react or no, because I hate politics, and people get divided with politics because of politics. That's why. So let me know if you want my reaction on his biography. Let me know in which video do you want us to react on. I don't want to make this video longer because you guys are gonna get bored. So see you guys in the next reaction video. Subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. Jumropli, bye bye.